Alright, I'm here today to talk about my top 10 most overrated NBA players of today. Well, this ain't really like in order. This list is not in order. I'm just naming 10 players that I think is overrated right now. Okay, let me start off. Number 10, Jeremy Lin. What I could say, Jeremy Lin, when he first came onto the scene, well, people didn't know who the hell he was, but he originally started his career with Houston. And then after he got cut by the Houston Rockets, he was a free agent trying to get his floor game better. Then he went to New York. That's when the media coverage started getting all up in him. The press coverage and the media coverage was just beyond ridiculous. I mean, damn. He was getting that press coverage like crazy. Him and Tim Tebow was getting press coverages like neck and neck like this. Like a couple years ago, it was just ridiculous. If you ain't hear Jeremy Lin name, you heard Tim Tebow name. And Tim Tebow's a football player, but that's all you heard on ESPN for the remainder of that year. Tim Tebow or Jeremy Lin. That's it. That's it. But LeBron won the ring that year. I mean, not that year, but he didn't win that year, but he won a year afterwards. But Jeremy Lin, anyway, back to Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin, first of all, he's overrated for a couple of reasons. First of all, he's a turnover machine. He still is, but he's a turnover machine mainly in New York. When he was in New York, man, this guy averaged over 3.6 turnovers a game. Seriously. Oh, and when he was in New York. When he was in New York, that okay, he a couple times he averaged 7 turnovers in one game. Then another game he averaged 11 and shit, 13 turnovers and shit. I'm like, damn. And part of them turnovers got something to do with his lack of ball handling and his ball security skills. His handles is not that great for a point guard. It's not that great. His handling is not that great. Also, he made bad decisions with the ball. He made bad decisions with his pass deliveries and all that to the other players. When he passed to him, he just throw a turnover every time. Also, people say he's a good shooter. Not like that. He's overrated in the shooting. He's not that efficient. He's not that good. He ain't all that. He's okay, but he's not all that. Some games he be lighting you up, but for the most part, no. Alright. Number 9. Chris Bosh. Man, I thought Chris Bosh been overrated since he got to the damn Heat. He ain't did shit. I mean, come on, man. He was alright when he was with the Raptors, but when he got to the Heat, he just started sucking balls. Everybody between 2011 and 2013, everybody started calling Chris Bosh gay and shit. But he ain't gay. But that ain't why I'm making the video. Cause look, his production been going down since LeBron and Dwayne Wade they just taking over the show. He just been on the side. They put him to the side like you put away pictures. They put him to the side like you put away your girl. Like he's just a side guy. Like he is to another side girl of another man. Okay, but yeah, his efficiency been going down and all that stuff. They did talk about Chris Bosh like he was just that deal. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about him. What's this? Jeremy Lin, Chris Bosh. Number 8, Kyrie Irving. Man, he should be in my top 5, but I just put a number 8, whatever. It ain't really no order. Kyrie Irving, this guy, he is the most overrated point guard in the league, bar none. This guy is so inefficient, it's not even funny. He shoots under 37% from three-point land, and he barely shoots 40% from field goal range. And he barely gets a damn dime a game. He don't get no dimes really. What that tells you? If you're not gonna be efficient, at least have an overall good floor game. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Paul and shit. He ain't that efficient this year, but he is having an overall good floor game. But Kyrie Irving, no. This guy had none of that. I mean, he shoots so many jumpers for a point guard. Point guards aren't supposed to shoot jumpers like that. They supposed to distribute the ball. He doesn't do that every game. He's inconsistent with that distributing part. I mean, he chucks up a lot of shots, missed a lot of shots. When you go 8 out of 21, that's not efficient. That's very bad. You shooting what, 30%, if not lower? I don't know. Shoot, it's somewhere between there. But yeah, that's it. Very inefficient. 8 for 21. Another game, 5 for 22. Shit like that. That's inefficient. That's not good. It's not good at all. It's terrible. I mean, fuck. And his defense, his defense is non-existent sometimes. Like, he doesn't give the effort on defense. You know what I'm saying? He don't get the effort like he's supposed to. His ass be getting killed. That's all I gotta say about Kyrie Irving, but he's very overrated. Number 7, Andrew Bynum. They compare Andrew Bynum to Shaq when he was with the Los Angeles Lakers, as far as the way he played. I mean, kind of like Shaq, but he can't be a carbon copy of a legend. I'm sorry. He's not a carbon copy. I mean, he ain't even a carbon copy of a legend. I mean, come on. Last few years, he been derailed of his career by injuries. Okay. When he was with the Lakers, it seemed like to me, he should be better than what he is. You know what I'm saying? It seems like he don't have the drive or something. Like, he don't have the determination to play. And sometimes he can be inconsistent. Especially when he was with the Lakers, he could be inconsistent. And then last year, he was with the 76ers. Well, he got traded to the 76ers. He ain't played not one game with them. And they say because he was hurt all year. I don't believe that. I think he just ain't want to play with them like that because he didn't want to play with the 76ers. That's all that was. He didn't really want to play for that team. You could tell the way his expressions was. He didn't want to be there. He just got traded to a team he don't want to be at. Kind of like Lamar Odom when he was with Dallas. He looked at all depressed and shit. And then he cried like a little bitch to go back to Los Angeles. Kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Andrew Bynum, and then now he with Cleveland with Kyrie Irving overshooting the ball, having ass, overrated having ass. He with him. I mean, they both ain't doing shit. Andrew Bynum ain't doing shit. What he doing? He ain't doing nothing. I ain't heard his name at all. I mean, come on, man. Fuck out of here. You nigga out there with this bullshit. Alright. Number 6, Steve Nash. Steve Nash, I always thought he was overrated I mean, yes, he's an efficient shooter. Don't get me wrong, he's an efficient. But in the past, I say a couple of years prior, his efficiency started going down. You know what I'm saying? So, without his offense, he's nothing. Without his shooting ability, he's nothing. He's no good. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, Steve Nash is overrated for a lot of reasons. For one, he has zero defense at all, none. Every time I see somebody on the offensive side of the ball and Steve Nash checking him, he get his ass killed. He get burned by everybody. I mean, so many people blow past him and rock his ass and all kinds of shit. I've seen Steve Nash get dunked on so many times, it's not even funny. But Steve Nash, everybody says his best years when he was with Phoenix. In my opinion, his best years when he was with the Dallas Mavericks, when he was with Dirk and Whiskey. Him and Dirk went to work back in the day, man. I'm telling you, go back and watch them days, they went to work. I'm sorry, but they did. And, yeah. They're gonna say, man, Steve Nash, he might as well go down and retire, man, because he ain't gonna never win a championship. I don't think. You might as well just go sit down, man. Sit down and take care of your kids. All right, number 5. Number 5, Dwight Howard. This man right here is overrated. And the reason why I say he's overrated is because his defense is the most overrated aspect of him. His defense is very overrated. All he's good at is shot blocking. That's it. One thing I know about Dwight Howard, he fall for pump fakes too quickly and too easily. It seems like if you pump fake, he would jump like 20 feet in the damn air every time. You gonna get him with that shit. That's a sign of him baiting and not being a great defender. He falls for it every time. Every time. And he don't have no on-ball defense, really. He don't have no on-ball defense. And he doesn't box out when he rebounds. He just uses athleticism. If y'all call him the best center of this generation of centers, that means the center position in the league right now is fucking weak compared to back in the day. Dwight Howard could survive with the centers back in the day. He couldn't fuck with them. And people say, oh, Dwight Howard back in 09. And this is the funny shit I heard back in 09. No, I'm not even lying. The funny shit I heard was, oh, he's better than Shaq. Oh, he's better than Shaq when he was in his prime. Oh, he would dunk on Shaq, and he'll block Shaq dunks if he try to dunk under Dwight Howard. I'm like, what? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Man, Shaq would dominate this motherfucker. He would destroy Dwight Howard in the paint. He would absolutely make him look like a damn baby. He would make him like a fucking fool checking his ass. He would probably make his ass retire from shitting on him so goddamn much. Please, get the fuck out of here, dumbass people. Y'all need to get it straight. Even Shaq at an older age, at 39 and shit, well, when he retired, even Shaq at an older age will go ham on his ass, so don't give me that bullshit. But Dwight Howard, he should have never won Defensive Player of the Year all them years, because some other players got robbed of that award. And another thing I gotta say is his dunk contest was overrated because when he dunked that last dunk he did was not a damn dunk. It was a damn layup. Fuck it. Moving on to the next person. Number 4. I don't know if people will agree with me with this one, but I have to say Russell Westbrook. Man, I mean, he's a good point. I mean, I ain't gonna say he's good, but he's good, but he's not great. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Russell Westbrook. Reason why I put him on this list because he's inefficient. That's the main reason, really. I mean, I have nothing else to knock on him about. He shoots a lot of jumpers and shit. This motherfucker goes 5 for 23 and shit, and they say he's the best point guard in the league. What? Man, fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. He ain't efficient. That's all I can say. He's not efficient. This motherfucker barely shoots 40% from field goal range, and he shoots. Well, I ain't gonna say he shoots a lot of threes, but he's inefficient. That's why people call him Russell Westbrook. Westbrick. I meant to say Westbrick, because he bricks a lot of shots. Remember in the NBA Finals, this dude was a non-factor kinda, because he ain't make no shots. He shot a lot of shots, but he didn't make a lot of them against the freaking damn, what the fuck, against the fucking Heat. When the Heat got in that ass, even though I'm not a Heat fan, honestly, I dislike the damn Heat, but they got in that ass. But if it wasn't for even Kevin Durant was kind of I ain't gonna say he was a non-factor because he had to do. He can't do it all by himself. But Westbrook, yeah, he's overrated because he's inefficient. Everything else though, I mean, he don't pass the ball like that like he should, but you know, it's whatever. He does score, but he scores some points, but off efficiency scoring, off of non-efficient, shooting a lot of jumpers, getting all them just to get 20 points per game. Okay, whatever. His defense, I ain't gonna lie, he got good defense. He got good defense. He got an overall good floor game, and I ain't gonna lie, but the efficiency, it ain't like what people make it out to be, man. He ain't all that. Okay, what I say? Okay, number 3. This one kind of tough. Number 3. I have to say, Brook Lopez. Why did I say Brook Lopez? Why? The reason why I say Brook Lopez is because, I mean, shit. He scores some points, but damn it, he's efficient sometimes, but damn it, he ain't got no damn defense. How the fuck you, and he don't get no rebounds either. How is you a 7-footer, you get less rebounds than the point guard on your team? How you get less rebounds than the point guard? I don't understand. How is you that tall and don't get no rebounds? You don't box nobody out, none of that. You don't play no defense, nothing. That's why I say he's overrated, in my opinion. But people talk about him like he's the best. I mean, yeah, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player. I will not take that away from him. But as far as the big man in the league is nothing compared to what he used to be. That's all I gotta say. Number 2, Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo been overrated since his motherfucking 3rd season and shit. When he was with the Nuggets. I mean, what the fuck? This guy is a ball hog. He is a ball hog, inefficient motherfucker. And no defense having ass nigga. I mean, what the hell? Carmelo plays no defense. No defense. He shows no energy on the defensive side of the ball. People just kill his ass every year. They kill his ass every game. He pick and choose when to play defense. When he does pick and choose, he play defense on the weak ass player. He play defense on a player that he knows that's not a non-factor player. Yeah, he's inefficient too. He shoots a lot of jumpers, but he don't make he's inefficient as hell. Like, he barely shoots 40% sometimes. Shit, and he's a ball hog. He don't pass the damn ball. He don't get his team better. That's around him. That's why he can't never get past the 2nd round of the playoffs, because he don't get his team involved, and he don't let the game come to him. He try to bring the game to the other people. I mean, he don't let the game come to him. Yeah, he don't let the game come to him at all. My bad. Yeah. Also, Melo. If you ever say, like, okay, how many of you think that Carmelo gonna get to the NBA Finals and win it all? I don't think he gonna be one of the players that never win a ring. Only way he gonna win a ring if you become a bench player, be washed up, be a bench player, and win it with a team that's young and athletic and doing well. That's the only way he gonna win a ring. When he become a bench player, I don't think he gonna never win a ring. Number 1 most overrated NBA player right now. Well, I'm to say number 1. My number 1 is Kobe. Because, like, he's inefficient as hell. He shoots a lot of jumpers and he was a ball hog. Back in the day, Kobe was really overrated back then. I mean, shit. No, he actually more overrated now. I'm about to say, my bad. Back in the day, though, he said his toughest people to guard was Tracy McGrady and Allen Iverson. Which is true, because they used to kill his ass. Kobe had no defense. He has no defense now. He has none. 0. He only defends players that's a non-factor, just like Carmelo. He pick and chooses who to play on defense. That's why. That's why he. I mean, shoot, if he checks somebody that, if he checking a good player, he gonna get his ass killed. Last year it's been proven that he had no defense when he got his ass crossed over by Ricky Rubio. That's all. I mean, shoot, and he's efficient. What kind of man averaged 35 points a game and barely 4 assists a game? He barely. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jordan was a ball hog too. Do not get the game fucked up. Jordan was a ball hog too. Don't even say he wasn't. But at least Jordan let the game come to him. Kobe did not. He just shoot the damn ball all damn day. But then again, that year when he did score 35 points per game, he had no team around him. That I kind of understand that part, but still though, there's no reason to score that many damn points. This ain't the motherfucking 60s and 70s and shit with Wilt Chamberlain and shit scoring motherfucking 55 points per game and shit. Ain't no, man, fuck that crap, man. Them days been dead and been gone. And that's all I gotta say about this list. Let me know what you think about your list. I'm about to be up out of here. I'm probably gonna make another video later on. Peace out.